Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the regular meeting of the City of Charlestown Sanitary Sewer Board. Today is November 20th, 2025. It is 9 a.m. This meeting is being live streamed by Underproduction Multimedia. We'll begin our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please join. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Let the record show all board members are present, as well as Deputy Clerk Treasurer Heather Shrimp and our Attorney Bill Seller. We have an agenda that's been provided. Need a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to
Motion
approve.
by Michael Grayson,
Second.
second by Nathan Grimes. Any questions or edits? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. That's unanimous. We have our standing business, which includes our minutes from our meeting on November 6th, our current claims, and our payroll allowance docket from November 2nd to November 15th. Need a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Michael Grayson,
Second.
second by Nathan Grimes. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimous. Don't believe we have anyone signed up for public comment unless that giant freezer in the back of the room. Waiting on an Amazon return, sorry for the clutter in the chambers here. No old business, we'll call forward our operator, Tim Crawford, and get our report. Good morning.
Good morning. I apologize first and foremost for not getting out the monthly report in time for Randy to get it posted to the iPads. I did take the liberty of distributing it amongst the board members and the clerk treasurer before the meeting. As usual, and I say that with pride, the plant demonstrated and performed flawlessly. We're coming to the end, luckily, of the life of the new existing plant. We have a tentative startup of the week of December the 8th for the new plant right now. I always like to still continue to throw that word tentative in there till it's done. I don't believe it, but it's supposed to be. So hopefully one more report on the old plant for this board to review, and then we'll be moving on to bigger, better things. Again, in total compliance, the staff is doing very well. I'll be glad to answer any questions you may have after your brief review of that, if you have any.
Are there any questions about the report? None?
The second item that I have, or that you'll see on the agenda, is the SRF disbursement for PACE Contracting 22L. That is for their continued work on the treatment plant as to date. The total for this request is $520,546.32. I would ask for approval from the board for Heather to process that.
Well, a little bit out of order, but that's okay.
Okay, I do
No,
apologize.
that's fine, we have it in front of us, it's on our iPads, and I have it here. So we just need a motion to approve the SRF disbursement request form for PACE contracting amount of $520,546. That's what I have.
Make a motion.
Hold on, there was a discrepancy with the number he said.
Well, the front page has the $520,000 and no change. The second page has 32 cents on it.
The SRM doesn't deal in change.
Okay.
Okay.
It's always rounded.
I just still want to make a clarification that, Tim, you said 520,564, but on the change order I'm looking at, it's 520,546.
That's correct.
So is the change order that I have in front of me the one that's correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
And that's why I
Just a simple
like you to
transfers. That's fine. I wrote it as you said it, and I was like, that's not right, that's fine. Okay, so, to clarify, this is a change order 22L for PACE contract, I'm not change order. This is the SRF disbursement request for PACE contracting 22L in the amount of $520,546.
I'll make a motion to approve as presented.
Motion made by Nathan Grimes,
I'll second.
second by Michael Grayson. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, any opposed? That's unanimous.
Thank you. In conjunction with that, and in addition to that, PACE has submitted change order number 5. This change order consists of a lot of the changes that we as a city have directed them to do, such as the new influent pipes for the Highway 62 lift station and the new influent force main for the River Ridge Shadow Lake lift station. That's actually the majority of it. There's some ancillary costs that have arisen as it does in a $40 million project. The total change orders to date for this project is $1,540,724, which is 3.8% of your contingency that you have in this project of 10%, which is almost $4 million in itself. I would say and admit that that number is quite small for a project this size. We've worked very well with Pace, and if you had time to review the change order, there are a lot of dollar amounts in red. And those dollar amounts in reds are deductions that we've been able to work with Pace on to save money. So this particular change order is in the amount of, Mayor, don't let me get this one wrong either.
Well, so I'm not seeing it on my
I don't have it either.
Yeah.
printout.
Can I make copies of those real quick for the board?
Yeah, yes. Do you have your correct amount? I do have Pierce Frey with me here today from JTL.
So the total is $477,237.74.
Thank you.
I know it was
Pierce.
in the email that went out. I'm just not seeing it on the drive.
It's not on mine.
Okay.
Oh,
And we will get this to,
It
yeah,
went out separately, and I didn't see it. I'm sorry, that's my fault. It went out after everything else, after I wrote all this stuff in there. I can add that to the, very quickly.
okay. Okay. Yes, the total is $477,237.74.
Is that, does the 1.5 that you gave, the 3 point, does that include this change order, or was that?
Yes, ma'am.
So it's all of the change orders,
Yes, ma'am.
including this one?
That is correct.
Okay, there it is, it's in the drive now. I had reviewed it because Tim had brought this to me before, and all of the changes made sense. Most of it, like you said, was related to the State Road 62 and the Spring Street, going ahead and preparing for those, because it makes sense to do it now. I'm impressed with that low of the contingency has been used to date at this point in the project. I think that's pretty impressive.
Like most of what we ordered, you
Yeah,
or requested.
yes,
70% of what we ordered.
yes, most of it are things that we clarified, and some of it was just dealing with, I think the only thing that was related to kind of aesthetics was we're keeping the is it the blower building, the office
It is
building?
being, the current administration building is
building.
being converted to a blower building.
Right, and so aesthetically, it looks nothing like, I
Right,
mean, it was built in the 50s.
right.
So there are a few changes related to making it look like the rest of the new plant, which made sense. I want it to be cohesive. But the vast majority of the costs were related to the interconnection of that upgraded Spring Street and State Road 62 lift station, so.
So that's blower building, number
Yeah.
2.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the cost summary that you have on the agenda, that goes with this, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so that actually shouldn't be.
That actually
separate
goes all the
item.
way back to change order number 1.
Right, so that's, those two items on the agenda are actually combined into this change order request.
What disbursement is this?
22L, and then change order number 5.
Okay, so you were saying the items in red, of course, are the credits, things that they have
Yes.
credited back. So it's actually kind of, the change order is kind of a mix of both, where there were some items that were credited back and then some new
Yes.
items. I'm just trying to get that total verified.
So is it 313,876?
No, it should be 477,237.
down.
I think that's probably
Do
gonna
you
be.
see it, Nathan? I have it right here too, if you would like to see it.
Well, I saw that number, but then there was 317, so maybe I'm not looking for the right one.
Yeah, I'm with you, I saw the same thing.
The 313 that you might be seeing is on the page behind the summary. The 313,876 is for the work done at the modification of the junction box for the 2 additional force mains coming in. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be in the middle of, may not be the final, I don't know.
On the cost summary here, under change order 5.
Okay, I see the total now.
It's
It's on page 5 of your,
it's different than what's on.
on page 4.
Way down at 23.
If you're on page 4 of 23, at the top of the page, it says change order number 5 summary. Under the,
Oh,
at the 4 boxes at the bottom that are bolded in, it says total 477, 237, 74.
Except it was 313 and 19,000, which still doesn't come up to that.
okay.
5.
It should be page 4 of 23.
4, okay.
Yeah, if you look, it's got the summary at the bottom with the correct number.
All right.
Sorry, Tim, there's just a lot of numbers on here.
No, no, absolutely.
Yeah, and if you do the math there, so you'll see the column with the credits is $88,437.30, and then the additions are $565,000, $675,000, or whatever that number is, 04, and then the total is the math between those two, and it comes to the 477, 237.74, so it is accurate.
Make a motion to approve the change order request for number 5 for $477,237.74.
You have a motion?
Presented.
Second by Michael Grayson. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, any opposed? That's unanimous. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you. I
Thank you, Heather, for
apologize
adding
for
that
the confusion.
And then I had asked Tim and I had some conversations about workflow and labor needs in the department now that it is coming online. Having toured it and seeing all of the extra that's gonna go into it, so Tim had a recommendation for the board for a new hire.
Yes, so I'm here today to recommend to the board and seek approval to add 1 additional laborer to the staff. As the mayor insinuated with the startup of the new facility, which is much bigger than the one we have, on top of the 4 new lift stations that we've added to the collection system over the last 2 years. I think that we're ready to start ramping up our staff to address those needs that might be there. Again, we would bring that person in as a laborer's position to start at January 1 of 2026.
Can you take a motion to approve that hire?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Michael Grayson makes the motion.
Second.
Nathan Grimes seconds. Any questions on that?
Do you have any tentative candidates or?
We do. We are actually looking at 1 internal candidate, to be honest with you, which is, I think is going to be a very good fit for the utility.
Good deal.
Yep, we have a lateral that we can move over.
Good.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that is unanimous.
That's all I have for the board. Unless you have any further questions, I'll leave you the rest of your business.
I think that's it.
Thank you.
Bo, any updates from you?
Do we need to have any discussion on capacity B ordinance change we discussed at the last meeting?
Yeah, I can update, or I can kind of tell the board where we are with that at the moment. So at the last meeting, we talked about, or we had the presentation from the resident who's remodeling the house, and we had said, let's move forward with some kind of adjustment for that. Talked with Tim, and we tentatively came up with the idea that for homes, or for residential structures only, not commercial or industrial, residential structures only, that have been off of the system for 6 months or more, we would ask them to pay the back month amount that they would owe a reconnect fee of $70 and an inspection fee of $30, and verify from a certified plumber that the line is clear and functioning properly. I talked that over with a couple of the council members, because ultimately they had to change the ordinance and adopt the ordinance, and they did not want to charge the monthly back fee. They said that they're amenable to changing it, they think it needs to change, but they would want to leave just the $70 reconnect fee, the $30 inspection fee, and still get the certified communication from a licensed plumber, verifying that the line is in healthy shape. And so, Matt with Bo has revised an ordinance, revised the capacity ordinance, and we anticipate that going before the council at their meeting in December.
Yeah, it also covers duplexes and triplexes. They're each individual EDUs, separate reconnect fees, inspection.
Cleaned up some of the language too, I
Yes.
noticed, so
That's
just
right.
for consistency of terminology and vocabulary.
Yep.
So, that's kind of where we are with that, and, council meeting will be December 1st, so hopefully we'll have that all, but, we sent it over to the council attorney and the city attorney for their review, and assuming they don't have anything of substance to add, they'll go as it is before them. Let you know. They wanted to keep the cost reasonable, and the argument was, well, if they have to hire a plumber, that could be a couple $100 too, to, yeah, to camera the line, so, I understand that, so that's where we are. Do we need to take a vote on Greg Pfeiffer serving as counsel in that other matter?
Yeah, he should, if he doesn't already have an existing engagement letter with you, you might want to have one, but you could take a vote on that to approve. Yeah, there's another matter that I'm conflicted out on that I cannot assist, so Greg Pfeiffer will be assisting the superboard of the city.
Yeah, so there's a pending legal matter, so Greg Pfeiffer is excellent. He's helped the city before, we've engaged him for various work with the redevelopment commission and other boards and commissions, so I would recommend that we allow me to enter an engagement letter with Greg Pfeiffer for that matter.
I know Greg very well, yeah.
Okay.
He's a good attorney.
Is that a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Got a motion by Nathan, it's like.
Get rid of Bo and add Greg. Not exactly that.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
All right.
Aye. Any opposed? That's unanimous. All right, so like Greg know, he needs to send over that letter and get that out. All right, I think that's all we had. Was there anything else?
We contacted the guy that was here last time and told him what's going on.
We've updated him on kind of where we are, and told him that it has to go before the council, and I think he's planning on coming to the council meeting just to, to make public comments so they see, but,
Good.
it's not an issue.
Yeah, no, good.
Yeah, we're not holding him up in his project.
Yeah,
So,
good.
and since then, there've been a couple others that we learned about that are in the same boat, so, yeah, move these blighted properties along, would be nice.
Good, good idea.
Yep, all right, I think that's it. Just need a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
All right,
We are adjourned, thank you.
thank you.